So we're seeing the anti-corruption unit in Tamil Nadu take action against two of the AIADMK's ministers as we speak, former ministers as we speak. So what is your reaction to this action and the raids that are being carried out right now in 26 locations?
How many times a DVAC will carry raid at the same premises wanting of evidence? It's all fabricated. And whenever there is a scenario where the colossal failure of DMK government is exposed, we launched a statewide protest on their hike on EB tariff. And whenever they want an attention to be diverted from the core issue of the anti-public welfare of this government, they resort to these kinds of VAC raids. The police department, the L&O has become the puppet of the ruling government. Now the DVA is also turning out to be the puppet. I think this is the fifth time they are raiding the premises of SP Velumani minister wanting of some evidence.
Right. Okay, so I just want to understand from you then, sir, before we go over to my colleagues or we speak to representatives from the DMK, I just want to understand from you, sir, the allegations then that are being made, for example, against SP Velumani, where, you know, we're being told that he caused a 500 crore loss to the exchequer by awarding contracts to his close associates. To that allegation, for example, you say it's all false. Is that correct?
No, they were been alleging corruption since they were the opposition. So had it taken 15 months, that enlightenment, but all if it were to be true, they are waiting for an opportunity on a divisive politics. Whenever they need to divert the attention of the people, they resort to these kinds of tactics, these kinds of tantrums. And it's becoming repetitive. It's only on 4 or 5 ministers. They know they are the pillars of the party. And Mr. Velumani had swept the entire region, 10 MLAs. And this bastion is one of the strongest foothold for AIADMK. It is one of the strongest bastion. We want to break that myth that it is no more the strongest bastion. DMK is gaining grounds. And he wants to paint a corruption-tainted figure on Mr. S.V. Velumani. And he is desperate for last couple of years to paint that picture. And every attempt DMK had failed. This is yet another attempt.
Sir, can I ask you, our audiences around the country might be aware that the AIADMK has, over the last few months, also seen a power struggle in its senior leadership between EPS, Palaniswamy and O. Paneerselvam. Sir, I want to understand from you, do you look at today's developments as the DMK targeting your party when it's already down?
No democratic party can say that they are away from the power struggle. They are exception to the power struggle. As a democratic party, this is not like DMK wherein it's dynasty, father, son, grandson, great-grand. It's not like that. A democratic party, definitely there will be power struggle. And Edappadi K. Palaniswamy had proven that he is in the right fit to lead the party.
Sure.
And the rebel joined hands with the DMK, having failed that in the ground as well as in judiciary. Now DMK restored to these kinds of tactics. Using the government means, like DVAC, police, filing false cases, foisting false cases, and painting a tainted image. This is ongoing. And DMK is desperate on this because they know the moment there is a clarity in AIADMK, the DMK will be shown the doors very soon. That's what the history says. And they don't want that to happen. They don't want AIADMK to get settled fast. And they are going all out to ensure that the AIADMK doesn't give a picture that they are settled and they are marching forward.
All right. Okay. Sir, thank you so much for joining us here on CNN News 18. Thank you for bringing us your opinion. That is a leader from the AIADMK. We're going to very quickly move